this from Switzerland to Germany, so welcome. Mic's turned on now, that helps. Here's my potatoes. I did a bit of poking around. I think it's a 361k job, and you're supposed to be a minimum of 300, so I had a hard time. I actually had to jump around Germany a bit, do a bit of go-tos, but that's a nice cargo. Yacht. Wonder if it'll fit under all the bridges. Don't know. Changed my paint job too. I'll check it out once the sun comes up. So it gets a little brighter. Well, actually, you can probably see it now fairly well. My new paint job, it's a Halloween thing. It's a spider. I've got an in-sequency spider going up my truck. Instead of the water spout. And we no sooner pull out and the light turns red. So here we go. Potatoes. Now we're good. We're good. What am I looking for? I'm looking for... Well, we got 14 hours to get there too, so... I think our actual time is going to be 8 hours, so we should get there Saturday afternoon. Move it over here. So we should get there. I'm thinking we're going to get there, yeah, pretty close to that time. It's a light load. We'll see how we can do with the speed limits, of course. And once again, I will register my concern that we're in Germany, we have autobahns, and we still have speed limits, like of 80k. Dang. Oh, unless I've got the, just a second, maybe I've got truck speed limits turned on. Although I think you're limited in speed for world to trucks anyways, but let's see what we have. Yeah, we got traffic offenses. Show truck limit. Show car limit. Oh, we're not showing any limits here now. We may maybe have to wait until we go through a sequence of signs, because they suspect that it has to load a speed limit. So we'll see what happens. Once we pull off, we'll see if we get car limit, because I am disappointed. Maybe the car limits are higher than 80k or 60k. Okay. So it's a long, fast ramp accessing the next highway, so they're not going to show any difference. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. I suspect it's still faster than this because people are passing me. Ooh, pretty, 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 pretty. Look, we're heading into the Alps. It's very nice. Let's put, I'll put 85 and see what happens with 85. Or 90. We'll do a 90. Get up on the roof so we can see. We can see. Carefully move my coffee over. Oh, that's good. Ah, there, 100. Okay. Ah, we can't go any faster than 90 though. Why is that? Oh, maybe World of Trucks. Because you can, if you go here in the options, the preferences, you can get a speeding warning. Show the car limit. And you can set a truck speed limiter. I've got the truck speed limiter off, but I'm limited because it's World of Trucks. Okay. Just like in multiplayer, Truckers MP, they limit you if you're near a town. What's happening here? Nothing's happening here. Okay. We're in Germany, and we're heading south to, eventually to, Innsbruck, Austria. We've not been to Austria yet. The end of the camera mode section, so we got about 20 minutes to get to Austria, so we're lucky to find a shortest job, and hopefully I can get one that's between 300 or 400k coming out of Austria back into Germany. Oh, actually no, I don't want to do that, do I? Because that only counts as the same. Austria only counts once. So I'll have to hop over to maybe to Italy. So we gotta do 4. This is number 7, so... So I'm doing this for the challenge, not for the not for the cargoes. Here's my here's my new paint job, Halloween paint job. Gas? No, we're good. We're good. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll change my paint jobs up often just to try different ones because there's lots of them. Although I don't see any Thanksgiving paint jobs. Excuse me. There's lots of Christmas. There's half a dozen Christmas ones. Be nice to have a Thanksgiving and a St. Patrick's Day. Like they should do major holidays. Although, yeah, we're talking America, the Americas, this continent, as opposed to the European, Asian, you know. They could do that. They have to do a set for ATS and a set for ETS, I guess. They could pick if there were significant holidays in a country. They could pick somebody could do a skin for that. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, they could do a Thanksgiving skin for ATS. Big turkey. Big bountiful harvest. Anybody coming? Nope. Good. Big bountiful harvest. Pilgrims walking off a ship, stepping over or onto the local natives. That'd be nice. A little bit of political comment in it. You know, Steam, I'm sure, is not going to allow any political commentary, but private people could do that. You know, there could be a Republican one, a Democratic one. Maybe I'll put that. I'll put that request in. I'll make a note so I don't forget to put it in. That's all my little pieces of paper. Where's my pad? Where's my pad of just oh, themed skins. Holidays. Politics. Oh yeah, actually, then somebody would do a skinhead. Somebody could do a skinhead theme for a truck, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, if you let politics in, maybe people would get carried away. I'm surprised actually they aren't more because Steam doesn't really regulate this. You know, I can write a skin and put it up on a web page. They download. Cargo rail. we go. Another crossing way up there too. Wait till it's clear. Okay, cause if you don't, you whack it. Ooh, I think it started flashing just as I passed. Damn them. So we're just chugging here through. I think I want to finish these before supper today. I figured let's get rid of these 4 jobs here. You know, take me less than 2 hours, and then I can think of other maps. You know, there's a New Mexico map. That adds on to the current Mexico map. That might be fun. I could even get rid of Coast to Coast and Canada Dream to try them if there's too many mods on my ATS. Yeah, that might work. So welcome to my stream. Thanks for viewing. You can lurk, leave me on in the background to help you do homework or sleep or cook your dinner or whatever you want to do. And if you're a follower, thanks for following, and subscribing with your Amazon Prime gets me a little, well, makes me happy, gives me a bit of cash, gets you a little emoticon like a raven, and gets you an e-copy of one of my books. Or you can throw tips in the jar. Let me do a, let me see if this is test here. I'm not sure why that window went away. I had this here. Patient, I'm just checking something out here. I logged into this. Yes. Dashboard. There it is. That's me testing. Okay. So I didn't want that. Oh, okay, I wanted that. There we go. That's me. Okay. So that'll go away then, will it? Yes. Okay. Just testing. Just testing. There we are. In the truck. Come on, we're in the truck. So yeah, on the U.S. map, I think I want to add in the New Mexican one that Crusher mentioned about. I'll have to go back in my stream to see what it was, or he may have done a link in my on my Discord page. If you look at my Discord page, you can see in the chat there we've got a links and information on various mods. For ETS, this one, I mean, there's the Brazil map that I just love playing with. But apparently there's a new Russian one, I think the Volga. No. But ATS, I think ATS and the Mexican add-on. And my owned trailer and my heavy haul, I think I'm in the midst of delivering a 57-ton 57-ton excavator. And like I said, I really should crank those up too and make those more. So I add like 20% to every one, so the 57 becomes another, 12 tons or so more. Although I'm pretty sure they, if I look, were to look up that excavator online, the particular kind of excavator with blade and everything, I'm pretty sure I'd find that weight. These guys seem to be pretty conscientious. Excuse me. I guess they're going all the trouble of doing the skin and everything. They figure they may as well look up the right weight rather than just guess. Heading into the mountains here. Whoops. Well, thank God he's slowing down, because I sure as hell wasn't. Maybe he saw me passing. Sometimes the AA does something intelligent, like drive according to the roads. Bunch in the back of this truck, hoping it doesn't scooter over to the side too much. So we're sort of going through the mountains. It's a level, but other than that, little pop-up mountains. Yes, isn't that cute? nice, you know. Definitely in the mountains, you know. Not a lot of steep mountain driving or in some kind of pass, but still. I expect to hit a tunnel though. And tunnels are, well, yeah, they occur in real life, but they're also a convenient thing in the game to just sort of get you from here to there. Don't have to do much outlining for a tunnel. Yeah, nothing like coffee's. The caffeine doesn't kick in, it's the hotness of the coffee, and it's warm, like I said, in my apartment. We're not complaining. We're going to wait a week and see what it's like. It's warmish. 23, 24C, that's... We had been 2021. So we've gone up 3 degrees, so I'm reluctant to dial it back in case we drop 3. I'm not sure how fine the control is. Ooh, hope nobody comes over this hill, because we're sort of screwed if they do. And look. More twisty road just in time. I think we were supposed to be climbing before. We're definitely not climbing now. Twitching too as we go down, so I started watching, the, I don't know, the scary adventures of, or whatever, spooky adventures of Sabrina the Witch. I forget what exactly called it. It's on Netflix. It's a new one. It's based on an Archie Comics character. And I started watching at midnight last night, and I watched till almost 4 in the morning, just because it was... I don't know, I said it's like YA fluff. It's okay. Interesting story. You know. Bit of humor, bit of scariness. But also easy to watch late at night, you know. Just not like trying to solve a murder mystery or anything. And I also started watching Bodyguard, not the Kevin Costner, the new British show. It's quite good and complex, you know. I watched the first. So much happened in the first hour, like the first episode of the series. I was thinking, geez, if there's an American series, they would have got 3 series out of that. 3 episodes. even a season. Just so much in there. Whoop. Here we are. Okay. So now we have to go back to Germany, right? We're in Innsbruck, Austria. So we can do Switzerland, Zurich to Germany. I'm pretty sure there will be a Zurich to Germany job. So let's go to Zurich. Let's go to Zurich and see what happens. Okay. Go to Zul. Well, good, we didn't have to hit the little fancy accent. That was a help. Oh, it's a garage. Want to buy it? No, we don't want to buy it. Could have a garage in Zurich. Be interesting. I haven't been buying garages. I did one. In one of my incarnations on this game, I bought a lot of garages, but then... So what? Okay. Job market. So that was number 7. This will be number 8. So Zurich, Switzerland. And we've got route length. So not 300. We'll go to France. Not 300. Not 300, not 300. Not to Geneva. München. Look at that. 299 kilometers. Won't count. Frankfurt. Yeah, Frankfurt. 370. That'll count. What is it? Vinegar. Sure. Let's take it. Zurich. To, where are we going? Frankfurt. Deutschland. That'll be number 8. Check the mirror this time. Nobody there. Not gonna whack anybody. Check again. Not gonna whack anybody. We're good. Stuff here. Oh, and look, we're getting lights. Isn't that nice? Nice change when that happens. Oop, not this one. Nice to get back to some heavy haul in the area, you know? I'll do that after I finish this job. I'll book off and do the Oops. I'll book off and get the Mexico in. Well, I'll go to ATS and see where I am in ATS. Actually, I think I was in. Hey, Fozzie Bear, how are you? I'm in ETS doing the World of Trucks challenge. I've painted up my truck. Another Halloween decoration. On load number 8 of 10. Coming out. Can't even see past the trees and stuff. Get in here. Uh-oh. Well, let's pull up as much as we can, because we're blocking a lane. Still blocking a lane. Hopefully that car doesn't wait. Okay, good. I was afraid I was going to be the author of my own misfortune by causing my own little circular traffic jam there. So, thanks for joining, Fozzie. It's, I forget where you are and when you are. It's 6:14 p.m. on Friday in Ottawa. Getting dark. Apparently, I mean, the days are getting shorter. Even though the shortest day of the year isn't for until, you know, 3 weeks into December. Tomorrow, they said tomorrow the sun will not rise until 7:44 a.m. But they said that's the latest that it will rise. Then after tomorrow, it's going to start, you know, a minute at a time or whatever, rising a little earlier every morning. So, but yeah, dark here now, I think. Sec, stand up and look out the window. Oh yeah, we're dark. And we change our clocks to back to standard time from daylight savings time. Tomorrow night, Saturday night. What? Oh, I see what happened. Sorry. I waited through a whole light. We changed our clock. I thought it was orange turning green. It was orange turning red. We changed our clocks back this Saturday night, so that means it's gonna be even darker at night. You know, now it's 6 o'clock. It's gonna be this dark at 5 o'clock. I don't really care, because I haven't commuted to a 9-to-5 job for years. Even when I was working before, I was flexible hours, so I got to, and not in the office, so I got to see daylight when it happened. So it's nice when you don't commute to listen to the traffic report in the evening. It's nice to not be up early enough to listen to it in the morning. My brother's just retired. I should tell him that's one of the pleasures of being retired. my oh, that was my son texting me. What? It was not. So let me just check where we're going here. Yeah, we're going to Frankfurt. We got lots of time. Suppose you're going to get there at 4 in the morning, but I think what we can do is once it gets dark, we're just going to nudge the time so we can drive in the daytime. Let me look at the map and see if there's anything challenging in the map we can add. Just so it's just not an A to B. Well, there's that. Oh, I see what happened. We missed a turn. Well, that would explain why it's so far to Frankfurt now. Thank you very much for the follow. Thranduil. I've just messed things up, and I think what I'm going to do is go back to a previous save, because I don't know what I was doing. What time is it now in the map? 14:09. Those saves. 13:41. Let's try that one. Nope. 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 I wanted to catch it before that, so. Oops. Don't want that button. Want that button. So it was before the 13:41, 13:26. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, I think that's it. That's all I got. Oh, I see what happened. Okay, I'm going to go back and we got to do this again, and this time we have to pay attention. Oh, we're not going to Austria. We're not going to München because that's. Stuttgart is not enough. Stuttgart is good. Stuttgart is. Let's do Stuttgart. No, we can't do that, right? We gotta go to Zurich. I forgot what I was doing here. Yeah, I got rid of it. It did. Oh. Okay. I'll go back to Zurich. Yeah, damn them. Thanks, Sarah, but yeah, damn them. Okay. spot. Looks good. Oops. That's not good. Okay, let's see what we can do. Again. Okay, Zurich 2. Oh, Stuttgart's too slow. Too short. We need 300. Strasbourg 207. Munchen 300. Oh, we'll take Munchen. Munchen is 300. Supposedly 300 is the limit, right? Thank you. Thanks for the follow, and thanks for the kind words, Thranduil. So do they have to be over 300 or 300, the cargoes in this thing? I think it was 300 or more. Let's look. Let's look. World trucks. The hell is it? Longer than 300. So that one's not going to work. Damn them. Damn them. Munchen's no good. What else you got? Mannheim. 307. Okay, that's longer. Soy milk. Oh, that was my current job. Are you still happy with my current job? Okay, that was 370. Resume delivery? Why do you want to do that? I mean, I want to do this. I wonder if they'll let me do this. I want to go back up the highway. Because I need to take this exit. You have to let me do this. Am I coming? Hard to tell, eh? It doesn't let me do that. Damn them. Well, I don't want to go 717k, so I guess I have to abandon this. Well, that sucks. Yes, I do. Okay, so now we have to go to Zurich. It's a pain in the ass, this is. Oh no, no, this is a learning experience, this is. Yes, learning is good. And then we have to plop this down somewhere. Anywhere's good. Oh yeah, here we are at this little garage again. Nine. Okay, now let's do a job. Oh, not that I'm annoyed. No, 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 not at all. Oh, yes, Stuttgart's bad. Salzburg, maybe. Frankfurt. Okay. Can we begin this? Are we going to get screwed around? Okay. No, we're not going to buy a garage. Yes, that'd be nice, but no. Jeez, this is a deja vu all over again, I think. Oop, 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 oop. Oops. Yeah, Germany, you can't just stop and turn. Followers. Why didn't my last follower show up? Most recent follower is not one man band. Let me go back to here to my stream. Oh, you mean the stream labels that I don't have running? Oops. There we go. Okay, let's leave that for a while, and then I may have to reset that. See what happens with my stream labels. In the meantime, gas sometime too, I guess, eh? Okay, now let's pay attention this time and not wander off the map. That was annoying. Oh, I have a new toy. In keeping with my theme, I can maybe put it on my shoulder somehow. If I drill holes in my shoulder, there's little pins that can fit in the bottom, but that's my the Raven. My Raven's view. So I'm not sure where to put them. On a hat? Think about it. I like the Scania, but I don't like the mirrors on the Scania, you know? Well, I guess they have to be mirrors, especially on right turns. They block a lot. Left is good, but right, it's like, is there something there? Because there's the mirror on this big bar. This is the old Scania. You can tell by the simpler dash. Streamline, not the S. Not sure where I had this. I had the S2 because the S gave me an 8x4 chassis in multiplayer. We can't really see the light here. You can see the corner of it there. Okay, so this time we're going to pay attention. We're also going to get gas somewhere. We're not that bad, but we, I think, have gas for 800 kilometers. Oh well, we have to go 750. Oh geez, why do we have to go 750? What is happening on this? Why is it saying? Why is it doing that? Why does it not let me go that way? Hey, we're going to Frankfurt. Why are we taking so long to get to Frankfurt? We're going here, Frankfurt. So why is it not up here? See, there's 364. That's the route we're taking. Hopefully World of Trucks is happy that we complete that distance. I'm not sure. I thought it was me that missed a turn and screwed up the map, but no. I don't think so. The game. Well, I guess we'll find out when we get there. Because it said it was a 300 and some kilometer trip, and then when I started it, it was 794. But when it gave me the job, it said it was, I'm sure it said it was 364. It was over 300. No, I'm not sure. So, we may do an RT Gamer rage quit here. That doesn't happen. I got in late Wednesday night, did my Halloween specials, and then did some more on Thursday, and then today finally got out and done some chores, grocery shopping, got a bunch of stuff to cook and stuff that's frozen, so we'll have to think about that for supper. Not a lot of stuff for lunch, so that's why I had to go shopping. Probably bad to go shopping when you're hungry, but when I got home, then I had bread, so I had a sandwich. Oh yeah, gas station. Do 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 do. Now, hopefully this game doesn't jerk me around and remap me. I did this, and then it had me going straight. I missed the loop going north. Because let me look at World of Trucks here. I'm pretty sure. Let me see what it counted. So it's counted. Counted. Here's my stuff. My page. Show me my page. I've done 7. Yes. This will be number 8. Zurich to Frankfurt. Because if I look at my log, I had yeah, I Dusseldorf to Rotterdam, and then I jumped over to Liège, went Liège back to Erfurt, and then I went to Poznan and went out to Erfurt. Erfurt, I went out to Poznan. Then I went to Praha and went to Nuremberg. And then went to Kassel, and went to Copenhagen, and then went to Malmo, went to Magdeburg, and then went to Stuttgart to Innsbruck. Current one is Zurich to... Yep, Zurich to Toronto. World of Truck's current European contract, it says that it's Zurich to Frankfurt am Main, and it's 370 kilometers. So, I'm somewhat confident in what I'm doing. You know, I've pretty well finished my coffee, so I think I'm going to help my confidence by getting a glass of wine. So, don't go away, I'll be right back. My Arbitro, Hollanda, and Germania. It's a German soccer, maybe a cartoon character glass. I thought it was somewhat appropriate for driving in Germany. I suppose I could have done a Germany paint job too. I have some. So that's interesting. That's the first time I've taken a job and had the map suddenly run off in space like that. And I think let me check on my options, just in case. Let me see what I have for preferences for the route. Maybe there's pick a stupid route. Oh, all roads. Isn't that interesting? Best. Isn't that interesting? Who did that? I don't know, but let's look at the map now. See if we're still. Yeah. Yeah, we're still going to. I mean, going this way sort of got me on small roads. Isn't that interesting? It's a possibility in the game if you want to go on small roads. I want to find on the given map on the on the base maps from SCS, not the add-ons. In ETS and ATS, I want to find out somehow where are the hidden roads, the the ones that are not shown on the GPS, and the ones where if you drive, if there was one up here, a road heading off, it wouldn't be shown as a turn off, and you turn right, and then it doesn't show your track, it just shows your little blue triangle going across a black map. A blank map. I'd like to find those for ETS and ATS because I'd like to do a convoy that explored those. Oh, there's one in France? Okay. Well, where? Yeah, let me know where, because I know there's one in ATS in if you're doing that, that coastal, the coastal road challenge they had for the mudslide, just at the south end of that road, the Luca, whatever that is. There's a road that heads east and ends up being a single track road, then joins up another highway. So that's one. If you know where the one, if you know where the one is in France, if you could put the information on my Discord or something, or just whisper to me here, like in Twitch. I'm gonna ask. I'll ask after I'm on. I'll ask MCB because MCB from Lacey Truckers, because he knows a lot of the maps. Oh, but thanks. Because I think that'd be kind of cool. Well, I mean, you'd be joining a convoy and you'd have the route plotted out, but then there would be unannounced shortcuts. Like I think we did one. We were going up through the mountains on the ATS one, and MCB took us on a little. We were going up these hairpin turns, and he took us up this little thing that cut across. Just short, but we're a dirt road heading, climbing uphill, and yep. So he knows. That's one. That's one, anyways. He knows stuff. So. So I mean, it'd be challenge too to bring bring a truck with good traction, and maybe come empty. Just bring an empty trailer. So you don't have to worry about getting stuck. And people would maybe tend to bring a short one, or they could bobtail, I guess. But yeah, I forget where that was. But we were going up. We were heading up a switchback, and he said, "Okay, we're going to take a shortcut." That's better. My nice cheap plonk. Yeah. Very little in life that a little bit of red wine doesn't help. That's the unofficial word from Gramps. Especially when you're driving. I has wine. I has wine. I took the train to Toronto and back, and I'm on my way down. I go business class, and you get better seating, no lineups, free drinks, free dinner, free wine with dinner, free drinks after dinner. She came around and asked, oops, I think I have to be in this lane. Red or white wine? I said, well, my mother always told me that when you're traveling, take white wine because it doesn't stain when you spill it. So she laughed, gave me a glass of white wine. Well, I think oops, I don't need to be in this lane. I think she came around with the second one. And I put it down on the table next to me, like the tables flop out from the arm of the seat, and they're Just there wasn't a lot of room in front of my stomach. It was an older train. So I used the table next to me, set my wine on it, and I forgot about it there. And there was just a bit of a tilt to it, and the train started jiggling just slightly, and the wine glass just went and gradually off, dumped the whole wine all over the seat. So I went to tell her, and she was saying, "See, your mother was right." Her immediate reaction was to pour me a new glass of wine before saying, "Oh shit, we better clean that up." That was impressive. Let's get you more wine first, sir. Okay, now let's clean up the seat there. So she got a good tip. What time was supposed to get there? Oh, 19:55. Trip going down to Toronto was crowded and fun, and I guess I was I was a little tired coming back, but going down I was posting a lot of different updates, status updates on Facebook, and someone was saying how much she enjoyed my train trip. Is it snowing in here? Or look at this up ahead. Oh no, just rain. So, snow would be nice in this game if they also changed the physics. Although after seeing even how veteran drivers in Ottawa drive the first snowfall, I'm sure there'd be people sliding all over the road here. That was interesting that the game doesn't seem to support console mode. And as far as using F9 to fly somewhere. Because I guess you could, take a World of Trucks job and then fly to the other end and then land and get paid. Oop. I'm not sure how they do that. They must, download a parameter to your game somehow. We done now? Yeah, we're done now. So, dinner. I could have more goat stew. I could have, I've got a nice frozen pasta there. That's gonna take a while though. What time is it? 7. Maybe I'll do that. Don't go away, sports fans. To wait for that car that was spawned very carefully. I'm gonna check the nice 3-cheese mac and cheese thing. Oh, let me at least put the oven on to preheat. Bye. we go, 375, 55 minutes. An hour later, dinner. It's 5 cheeses. Not 3, so la-di-da. Although it's no name from Metro store, so it's still 5 mystery cheeses. Maybe one of them is Cheese Whiz, I don't know. But I'll drop this job off, and then the oven will be heated up, and then I can pick up another one. Five cheeses, yes. I'll get the box after I put it in the oven, just to let you know what the hell they say they are. Hi, Steph. No, I went yesterday. I don't know. Wednesday, Wednesday is hump day, so nice to go there and hump everybody. They have, you know, cheap drinks, cheap beer. I need gas. Too bad. Oh well, fine. Thursday is Tall Boy Thursday, so they have cans. Interesting craft beer. Friday is, I don't know. It's all the people who've worked all week, so they're in there, pretty crowded. I like to be able to move around and chat with people and get a seat. Although I suppose I can say, you know, excuse me, I'm a grandfather. Can I have a seat? Saturday and Sunday are just 2 other days in the week. They're days. Saturday and Sunday are, whoa, days when I don't go shopping because everybody else is in the stores. Was that the question? Ça va? Oh, Steph, I was saying earlier, it's very dark out, and it's darkish in the morning, but the sun rises tomorrow morning at 7:44, which is the latest that it rises this year. After tomorrow, the sun will start rising a little earlier, day by day, but it's still pretty dark at night. Shortest day, I think, is in December 21st or something. Oh, convoy days. Yes. Okay. Well, there's a convoy on Saturday. I'm going to be on that one, Sarah. But I didn't see one for Sunday yet. Now, Sam the taco, who's not Mexican, does the Sunday events, but or has been, and it would be an ATS one. I don't see one. Not yet, unless it's popped up since I started playing here. So yeah, clocks change tomorrow night. Saturday night we fall back, spring forward, fall back. Pretty easy. I don't know. I'm still running into people who don't know which way the clocks go, and I said, did your mother not teach you that? So at 2 a.m. Saturday night here, they go an hour back. So 2 o'clock, it becomes 1 o'clock. I may be up watching Netflix. I started watching at midnight last night. I don't know, the Spooky Adventures of Serena the Witch, or whatever the hell. It's like the comic books. And it's a Netflix one, a new one, and it's not too, it's kind of light, but it was entertaining and fun, and geez. There at 4 a.m., I'm binge watching it. Okay, stop, Gramps. But I started watching The Bodyguard, which is a British one about a American or British woman politician who pushes the war in, been pushing for the war in Vietnam or in Afghanistan, like British involvement, and the guy guarding her is an ex-soldier from there, so he's conflicted. Does he want to support her or not? It's really good because it's British. So, and last season of House of Cards starts now. Sabrina. So yeah, Sabrina is fun. It's hard to stop. Oh, Bodyguard. Bodyguard is the first show of Bodyguard was so packed full. I was thinking, if this was an American series, they would have done like 6 shows to stretch this out, but it was just so packed with stuff. Really good. What? Did we not drop this off? Oh, we did drop it off. Okay. Okay. Oh, and speaking of Steph, speaking of Australia, I think I'd mentioned I was trying to send money to Custom Aussie mods or whatever and Facebook, and I was getting a fee, like it was going to send $5 and it was going to cost me $5 to send $5, and then I realized I'm using something called PayPal.me, which is a PayPal feature that lets you give people a direct link as opposed to saying send it to my email address. But they charge fees, so I just went back to my PayPal account and it appears, because I was thinking, why are you going to charge me like $5 to get $5 from the cloud to the cloud? So I know it was, and like $10 is $10. So this is PayPal.me, and that's, I should tell them to change. It's more convenient to give people, and it's okay if it's local, but if it's international, I think it's like if you're in a pub and you want to split the tab, and you say, here, just PayPal me, $2, and that'll be, or $12, that'll be the, to your buddy, and that'll be their part of the tab. But geez, it seems he's just giving $12. Okay, let's go to. I gotta go to World of Trucks and make sure that this thing counted because we had some doubts. Okay. I have done 8. All right. So now let's do. And I'm in Germany again, so let's go Germany to somewhere I haven't gone. I know. Well, no, it is locally. Locally, it's yeah. Yeah. I checked, and that's their international fee. So okay, don't use it. But it's good that I noticed on the screen that it popped up. Sometimes it helps to pay attention. Okay, so we want one to not Germany. Where do we want to go? We want to go. Oh, France. We can go to France. can see. I see London. I see France. Was that the? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think we're going to be getting to far, far away, like Milano. Dang. How about Nuremberg? Maybe get one from Nuremberg to France. I'm just, I'm cheap here, eh? I only want to do, I want to do short jobs. I only have to do over 300, then I don't want to do 900 because this is becoming an annoying challenge. Oh dearie, that's there we go. We'll take it. Sandwich. We'll take sandwich to Metz. And then we go somewhere in France and go back to Germany, and then we'll be done. So, oh, yes, and I have to put dinner in the oven, right? Okay, don't go away. Okay, dinner is in. Well, that's nice. Little hedge unit in front so you can't see cars coming. Isn't that special? Not a problem. Not a problem, folks. We'll just go around. Thank you for not scrunching up to let me out. Ooh, gas. Yeah, we gotta get gas. Possibly. Did we pass one? No. New Halloween colors, Steph? Spider. Ooh, I've discovered a recruitment agency. Just check whether I... No, I don't care. Just checking. Didn't think I did. Oh, these things. Oh, one of these. Probably should have been a little more active there. Excuse me, folks. We're just doing this. Remember the first time I had to bring a long cargo into one of those. What a panic mode that was. That was my job. Oh, there it is. Okay. close enough? Apparently it is. Key. Let's go. Let's go surfing now. If you come out like a normal person trying to see here. Oh no. Can't see until you pulled out. Like me today trying to back out in the parking lot after grocery shopping, and I realized I probably should have backed into the spot because you never know who's going to park next to you, and it was a big Range Rover. You know, somebody who'd thought maybe they needed a big off-country vehicle just to get to the grocery store. So, oh, you like my pumpkin lights, do you? The little pumpkins too. Does that show? Does that show? Let me. I have a control that does that? Possibly I do. Yeah, you can sort of see them. Yeah, you can't really see. But yeah, they're little plastic pumpkins, and I think that was at the dollar store, the Dollarama. But they're pretty cool. But I need to think about themes here now. Okay, so okay, Sarah. I'll see you tomorrow on the road. Thanks for hanging in here. Yeah, so I went to the dollar store, the Dollarama, and got those. Well, I mean, the dollar store is not a dollar, but they were maybe $2. But I need to start thinking themes. Like I said, we've got American Thanksgiving. You were suggesting that I have slideshow of crazy American shoppers mixed in with turkeys and perhaps the occasional downtrodden First Nations, just to put some political comment in it. But I don't see any truck skins. I need to suggest to on the forums that they do more skins, either the SCS or private people, for holidays. You know, significant American holidays. Well, you know, United States holidays. Maybe do Cinco de Mayo for Mexico. Do Canada Day for us up here in Canada. Do Thanksgiving, of course. They got Valentine's and Christmas. They could do St. Patrick's. They could do European holidays. Well, look at, whoops, wrong lane. Actually, let me see when I'm supposed to be there. Oh yeah. I got 22 hours to go, so I'm going to... I think I'm going to stop right here and change the time. They would probably be $5 or $6 if I, well, maybe at least if I got them in the hardware store. But Dollarama specializes in importing from China. you know, even though I don't know how they can make them so cheaply, but I guess because they got little Chinese kids making them or something, or who knows how they do it. Oh, we're heading for a tunnel now, so I guess that's probably be noon when we come out the other side. I got the stuff to make chili today, so I'll do that tomorrow. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good recipe. Makes a really big pot, and then I just oh, just a sec, don't go away. Gotta check my number. I was gonna say my chili recipe is a clean out the crisper type of thing. You know, all sorts of chopped up veggies and things. Nothing slimy, but I was looking at the this 5 cheeses frozen mac and cheese, and it looks like they're cleaning out their bin. Got extra old cheddar, Asiago, Romano, Parmesan, and mozzarella. So, an interesting blend. We'll see how it is. I think after the stream, I'm going to I'll have supper. Maybe give my girlfriend a call if she's yeah, she should be okay. Okay to chat? Yeah, I saw the sign just as I was like, oh yeah, I guess. And are we good for gas here? Yeah. And I'm gonna watch some more Bodyguard, I think. Oh, this is interesting. Now I gotta turn off for gas. Now what happens if we turn off from gas? Are we in trouble? Oh no, no, it's just a little turn off. It's a proper turn off. I thought it was like maybe an exit. They had to. Oh, so we gotta go through a little squiggly road here too, and then. Oh, interesting stuff to get the Mets. Then we go to somewhere to get back to Germany, and we'll be done. I think I'm on the third again. I had to do other stuff today, and it was like, okay, stop watching. So I'm on the third one. But yeah, it's good. Really, the third one's where the alien spacecraft comes in. That's really cool. Okay, I may have made that up. Nice little. Be nice if this went to a little mall, eh? A little shopping center, rather than just gas. And poorly laid out at that. You know, if you got a long, you know, sort of thing. Yeah, let's go in here with our wide load. We don't have one, but you better do. Plot twist, yeah. I was in a writing group, and we would do challenges every year. I'm not doing it this year again. This NaNoWriMo National Novel Writing Month, where you write 50,000 words in 30 days and don't edit, don't look back. But they'd have a meeting to kick it off, and one of the things they would do is you would people would write down plot twists. You'd pass an envelope around, and people would write down plot twists for you. So that if you got stuck in your writing, you could open the envelope, and it'd be like an emergency kit, and you pull out plot twists like aliens have landed, or it was her brother all along, or you know, whatever the twist was. Now, some people in the group were of the belief that the plot twist didn't have to make sense as long as it was a twist, but I mean, buddy, thank you. But it was a good way to just get you thinking, because sometimes you get stuck in a story, and it's because you're just seeing, you know, the characters. You plotted out the characters with an arc and you know, issues and problems, and they're plodding through life, dealing with their issues and problems. And you need to just, you know, think outside the box, shake it up, give your because life is never that. You know, life is always giving you plot twists. You know, and maybe when something happens to us, you know, one of these shit moments in life where things go completely off the rails. You know, we need to think, oh, cool, plot twist. Maybe that needs to go into my upcoming book, you know, Philosophy from Gramps. I try to avoid giving people advice. I give people opinions. That's about as far as you should go in life, I think. Well, there's another one. To give people advice, then you're taking responsibility. What should I do? Damned if I know what you could do. Here's the pros and cons I see. My opinion might be that, but you're a different person, different risks. So went to a psychiatrist years ago after divorcing and being overcome with guilt over not doing the standard till death do us part. But she was very much in having me figure out my solution. You figure out what to do. Give yourself advice. Ooh, nice trees here. Look at this. Are we still in Germany, or have we made it into France? I think we're still in Germany here. Ooh. Ooh, we're heading for some fun road into the mountains, I guess. And then coasting. What do we got left? We got 15 minutes or so. Now I'm gonna load. I think what I'm gonna do is load I was on. Crusher was on here the other night, and he was telling about the new Mexican map for ATS, in addition to the one that exists now, and he said it adds even more cities to Mexico. So I'm thinking I'm gonna add that in. I'll go into ATS, I'll see what my cargo is, whether I'm finished, because I think I'm doing a long haul somewhere. And I'll decide whether I want to finish that or not. Because what will happen when I load a map in is usually does game change direct, detected. Your truck has been relocated to a safe place, which is one of your garages. And if you had a cargo, then it was just cancelled with no penalty. Which is okay unless it was a fun cargo. It's almost, just a sec, sorry, I gotta tip this up. 25 in here. It's almost too warm. But I had so much problems trying to get them to get the heat up above 19.5 or to get to 20, 21, but up a bit, but still. They've rebalanced or changed something in the thermostat arrangements, and so they've got it up a bit more. So as long as it doesn't mean that might mean that the woman upstairs who has the thermostat is now sweltering. But like I said, I hate to ask them to nudge it if their nudge is a 4-degree nudge. I'd rather stick with this and take off my sweater and socks and be toasty. Be the first winter that I'm like this. Always been a little too cool here, and in my last apartment the same, just a bit too cool. So run electric heaters and stuff, and it's just annoying. Oh yeah, that was probably a cop car, eh? 38 degrees in Sydney. Wow. 38 plus and humidity, so 38 feels like what? Hottest November days. Oh. I don't mind hot. I don't mind when it's hot outside. You know, I stay out of the sun and go slow, drink lots of water, shorts, t-shirt, sit in the shade, suck back a beer. I'm good. Or if it's 30 below, I'm good. You know, put on warm clothes. Yeah, it felt hot. Yeah. Do you have air conditioning at home? Why did you get a ticket back there? I wonder why it was really slow. Why it was construction. Yeah. What's power? What is electricity like in Australia and more particularly Sydney? Then, do you have cheap sources like nuclear reactors or wind farms or? Coal plants polluting the shit out of the atmosphere? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure people in the southern United States, I'm not sure how they can live without, well, they probably can't live. That's probably why that would probably be a factor for crime and murders and domestic violence and all sorts of stuff, because it gets so bloody hot down there, and to be hot all fucking summer. Mostly coal. Oh. Well, then Trump can send them coal. Um, we have coal. Actually, an ex-girlfriend of mine, her new boyfriend, he owns a coal mine, or he's part owner or whatever, a fairly big, or manager, whatever, out in, I think on Vancouver Island, and the machinery is quite interesting. This automated coal machinery that sort of chews at the wall and pulls this conveyor belt along behind it, just like a big long snake. It's kind of cool. Ooh, wow, wow. So do you heat with electricity too? Oh, so it's expensive. I know it's expensive to heat with it. There was a time when electricity was fairly cheap in Ontario. I think because we had an awful lot of coal burning plants just chugging along, and they gave people tax rebates. The electricity company gave people bonuses or whatever money if they would heat their house with baseboards, electric heating, and it was somewhat cheaper because you didn't have to put in all the ductwork of a furnace. But then just people, decades later, whatever they discovered, oh, prices went up and it cost a fortune now. Plus, you can't do air conditioning. So I might pay. Well, I might. I don't know what I pay every bill. Maybe I pay. Maybe I pay $40 every 2 months. So Most of my electricity goes towards my computer, I think, sitting here chugging along. I can't remember what I paid. Are you in an apartment or a house? Because I'm in a house. I'm in an apartment, really, but I used to be in a 3-bedroom house, and then all my bills were high, so that's my. Kids grew up, cat died, and my financial guy was looking at what I was going to do with my life and my money, and said, you need to take in a boarder. And I didn't really want to lose my independence. I've been on my own too long. I don't think I could. I don't think I could. No. I don't think I could live with anybody anymore. Again. That's why it's nice. My girlfriend's in Toronto. I'm up here. Every month we see each other for a week, and then it's okay. Bye now. I think neither of us really wants to share again. She might be a little more inclined. She's a little besotted, but well, I shouldn't say that. But there's sometimes a bias. She might, but nah. I like the ability to sleep in if I want, stay up until 4 o'clock watching Sabrina if I want, go to my pub or not go to my pub. Make a nice fancy dinner, make a easy frozen dinner. Uh, my kids are here in Ottawa too, which is nice. So she's got the oven on. I opened the window too in the kitchen, but it's is it here? Almost 26, and well, no, sorry, read it wrong. It's 25.2 in here, but like I said, I'm not going to complain. I'm gonna wait at least a week. I'll wait till it gets really cold, and if it's still really hot when it's really cold, then I'll think about saying, could you try nudging it down? And if that fails, I'll just say, okay, unnudge, unnudge. And oh look, oh there was a pass thing. I could have gone through the pass thing. Credit cards. Get my credit card out. Real. Hard to see if somebody's coming. Let me check. Oop, we're all going this way, are we? Okay, I'm good. Ooh, I'm glad that there's nobody else coming this way. Let me just stop right here in the middle of the road and go and check my supper. treat for you. I forgot I bought 2 of these things at the dollar store. So I got my Halloween version, and then I got my non-Halloween version. But this is you're letting me in? You're not letting me in, you bugger. You just slowed down enough to be annoying. This is my non-Halloween. This is my Bob Ross version. It looks pretty Bob Ross-like, doesn't it? Yeah, luscious locks, I know. Well, actually, I mean, I used to have hair like this. I don't know if I have a picture up on my... I probably have it. If you look at my Facebook, one of the profile pictures is me back at university. Sitting there in class with my John Lennon glasses. John Lennon glasses and my dark curly hair. I think I'm also sitting there very casually man-spreading, but oh well. It's the hair is interesting. Just a big curly head of hair. You can smell the happy trees. I know. And he died of somebody told me he died of suicide. So I told somebody at the pub last night, and they said, oh, really? And I said, yeah, that sounds unbelievable. So we used the Google and the Wikipedia. He died, I think, in '95 of, he had lymphoma, cancer, so he died from that. He was in Vietnam, I guess, in the war. He was in the war, maybe Vietnam. He took up painting in happy trees as a way to deal with PTSD. Yep. I mean, it's almost like he's on drugs, but yeah. So he, became a hippie. So, good for you, Bob. Ooh, shit, did I make a mistake here? I did. I hate it when that happens. I think we missed our turnoff. Yep. We missed the turn off the Mets, so we're going to sneak up on Mets. We're just going to come around the other side so they won't even notice. Yeah, lymphoma, which is too bad. Too bad. His son actually has a diploma from the Bob Ross School of Painting, whatever he taught painting, and his son I think he doesn't have the same frizzy hair. He has a bit of a mullet, I think, but I've seen his son in some videos on, like, there's Bob Ross marathons on Twitch. Oh, and speaking of Twitch, I was in my sports bar, and one of the guys I know there, Greg, who knows somebody, a friend of a friend that I met. Oops. Asked me for my Twitch. What was my Twitch ID? He wanted to follow me on Twitch, and he's on Twitch. I think it's one something gamer, one band gamer or something. He was on last night. He went off to do WOT, which is not World of Trucks. So that was kind of first to have somebody in the sports bar actually. Oh yeah. Oh, you're on Twitch. Yeah. What's your channel? Now, if only my siblings would care what I did. Jeez, I think of a lot of these things. Met my brother in Toronto. He's retiring. Oh, they did shows at the same time. Oh, cool. That's so cool. Yeah, my brother's. I have a Twitch shirt. I have a Twitch TV shirt. Did I not show it? Oh, with my channel. I know. I know. I got my t-shirts from Zazzle. If you're looking to buy things with your hard-earned Australian dollars, Zazzle, and there's a Zazzle.ca, which is just links to Zazzle.com, but they do t-shirts, you know, mugs, placemats, all sorts of shit like that. They have a really great selection of t-shirts, and they're good quality, and they're not too expensive. And I got a Twitch, no, I got it, maybe I got it from, just on Amazon, but yeah, I need a Twitch/RavensView shirt. And maybe change my business cards. So instead of just referring people to my books, which is still a good thing, I remember when I used to write, they need to refer them to other things like my Twitch channel. Good point, Steph. I'll look into that. Hi there, Chris. How do you like the wig? I went in to buy a Halloween wig, which is this one. So this was Rainbow Ross for the last couple of nights. And I'd forgotten I bought two. So this one was just a brunette one. So this is even better. It's even curlier, and it's almost it's as curly as my hair used to be in my younger days. So. Yeah, paint the road red with pedestrians. Yeah. No, this is not. Yeah, whatever. I forget what that show is. That fast driving racing show. I don't know. Too much wine, not enough supper. This is not one of those programs where you can smash into people and kill them. I was watching somebody streaming a program earlier. It's you're being chased by zombies or something, and you get the hook. They catch you and they put you up on like a meat hook that goes through your chest, and you hang there, and then these other hooks come in and hit you. Or people have to rescue you and get you down and heal you, and it's holy this is nice. I won't be gifting that to my grandson. So there's some pretty scary games out there. I have City Skylines, and I'm thinking of streaming that. I also have Farm Simulator 17, which is much more complicated than I ever expected it. Well, I mean, it's farming, so of course it is. Grand Theft, sorry, that's the one. Yes. Couldn't think of the name. Dead by Daylight, yes, thank you, that's the one. You know, and I'm not good on those games where you have to use the keyboard and move fast, and you know, this button is fight, this button is attack, and I have another even more restful game, Train Simulator. I don't know whether people would want to watch me play Train Simulator though. You can do different trains on different routes, and there's some locomotives where you have to go through a sequence to start the locomotive. There's one like you have to do all sorts of switches in the right order and different panels inside the locomotive just to get it ready to turn on, and then you go back to the, go walk outside, go to the side panels and push the start and come back in and switch over the fields and stuff like this. It's kind of cool, but I don't know. That's what I had before this game, and it's aside from the fact that they charge way too much for all the DLCs. It's a little slow. Densha to go arcade train sim game. Okay, so we've done. Let's mark where we are here. My hair gets all flattened. So we did number 9, which was let's look where we are here. Which was Nuremberg. Metz, Germany. So now we have to go from Germany to something that we haven't been to before. Oh. Building's boiler broken. That sucks. Does that do the heating too, Chris? Just the just hot water. Oh, we have to go back to France, and we can't go back to France from where we are. So, or sorry, we have to go back to Germany, and we cannot go back to Germany from where we are. So we have to go somewhere where we haven't been, such as Italy, I guess. Italy. We've been to Austria. Yes, Innsbruck. Switzerland. The only place we haven't been is Italy, so let's go to Verona and get one into Germany. Verona, what's likely to be the shorter one? Verona. We could go here too, to Hungary and Slovakia, but are likely to get a shorter one from Verona. Okay. Oh, heat and AC. Well, that sucks. Oh yeah, my son's is like that. My son's hot water tank also runs a unit through the furnace that blows hot air over it, and then that heats his house. Weird. Well, it was weird when it died, and they didn't realize what the impact was. It's a condo, so cheaper when they build a condo, I guess. Where am I going? Verona. Go to Verona. Oop, Verona with an N. I have a new keyboard that has actual letters on it you can read. Cheap keyboards mean that the letters wear off. I probably am broken. Oh, probably not. Well, we'll see. We'll see if I'm broken. Do some repairs just while we're here. So truck maintenance, there. And let's change our paint to let's get a German one, just Oh, heat pump works fine. Okay. Let's put a German job just because we're doing all this German stuff. A lot of Halloween things, but there's also a lot of German ones. So Christmas. Okay. Should have several German ones like this: strength, fidelity, and hope. I like this Russian one. Uh, got this to do kind of cool. Holy Berger. Bratislava sites. This is Germany. Black, red, and gold. Berlin sites. German flag. I don't know. Add some. Let's do a Halloween thing. Just do a spiderweb. How about that? The con is going on right now. Is that the new hero is Ash, a female gunslinger like McCree, which shotguns. The con. Blizzard hero reveal and the menu. How does the boiler do AC? Well, it could cool. It could cool with the water if the water's cold enough, because chilled. If there's chilled water. I'm looking through the streams here. Don't know who the Blizzard hero is. Okay. We're just gonna do this. Okay, let's see what we have for cargoes. Let's just get one. We just want to get this over with. Jeez, my gracious. Okay, something to Germany. Hello. Yeah, like this guy. München. 461. We'll take it. What is it? Barley. Barley. Bottled water. Jeez, is there anything that's not... Well, lazy truckers. That's kind of cool. Gravel. See, they're bored. They're kind of boring, these older trucks thing. Well, let's take the barley. That's a short thing, and that'll be easy. Ooh, way outside there. Okay. Whoop! Don't hit that guy. I know we're at a garage and we get repaired, but don't hit that guy. Let me just order the truck. Yeah, come pick it up. Oh, wait, don't come pick it up. Somebody hit you. Some idiot was in the parking lot and he hit you. Sorry, my bad. Oh, yield. Okay, we've yielded enough. We're going through now. This may be a kamikaze type thing. Oh, if you go fast enough through a light, they don't take it off your tab. Oh, didn't have to worry about that one. Volvo dealer? Oh, that's nice. Oh, nice. Uh-oh, anybody coming? No, we're good. I'm out of the Bob Ross mode and into RT Gamer mode, I think. Maybe not. Well, I'll finish this load and then I'm gonna have supper and watch some Bodyguard and do some other stuff, and then I'll be on later on. Or I could watch Sabrina. I don't know. And House of Cards. House of Cards is the next season. Final season. I watched Robin Wright on Colbert Report. Stephen Colbert, who is the heroine and or hero, whatever, in House of Cards. She's so good, and she was delightful. You know, a little bit sexy, a little bit funny, a little bit smart. Well, very smart, clever. I mean, you know, they very articulate. They have some people on there who are just idiots, and maybe sometimes they're shy. That's why they're idiots. But she was very much relaxed, and actually put him at a disadvantage sometimes, just teasing him. Well, she was talking about the new series, and how when Kevin Spacey was accused of all that sexual harassment of young men, they were going to cancel the series at first because he was a star, and then they realized no. She said that would put 2,500 people out of work, and the arc was such that the final series was her. Spoiler alert. Her being the star. Oh, fine. It'll be about her. You know, we'll just rewrite it so he's, I don't know what he is. Maybe he dies or whatever like this. But House of Cards, I really liked House of Cards and the characters. Well written. Although it's getting harder to write American satires. So Chris, where is Blizzard on? Is this a series that's on? Oop, oop, my dinger just went. So I think I have to take my. I'll be right back. I have to take my gourmet dinner out of the oven and let it mellow. Okay, last job here. Sec. We're good. So, last job. Okay. Oh, Blizzard makes the world of... Sorry, I gotta, I've forgotten what it's like to have long hair. There, I'm gonna get it out of the way. Blizzard makes world of World Cup. Oh, okay. Ooh, cool. Cool. Well, Steam had a sale. Unfortunately, Steam had a sale. I don't know, for this last weekend. A Halloween sale. Unfortunately, meaning, you know, I bought stuff. It's kind of neat the way it goes over the bump there, right? And Steam also will have a Thanksgiving / Black Friday sale, so I'm always so ready for suggestions. If there's a game you think that I'm not sure what I could add to play really, because I don't want to. It's not because I'm trying to maintain the Bob Ross brand. It's just that I'm not really good with the manual dexterity that all you young kids have for games. And you know, if there's too much shoot 'em up stuff, I just lose. I forget which button is it to shoot or something. Yeah. So City Skylines. I have. What did I buy in the sale? Let me look at what I have here. Look what I have. I've got. I do What I should do is I should do a screen grab or something of the games I have. I got Farming Simulator. 8-Bit Armies. I play that with my grandson. Some City Skylines. Dirt Rally. No. Elegy for a Dead World. No. Farming Simulator. Such a learning curve. I'm not sure. Firewatch. That's supposedly a short game just to explore. So, well, maybe Firewatch. No Man's Sky. Definitely not. My son and I bought that. Plague. Planet Coaster. I've got Planet Coaster. Spinfire's Mud Runner might be a possibility. Spore, that's kind of boring. Stanley Parable, kind of boring. Train Simulator, really boring. Typo Man. I have War Game, Red Dragon. My son and I did that, but I know. Yeah, No Man's Sky is. My son and I bought No Man's Sky in the first release when most of the game they sold you was based on fake trailers. There was so much stuff that people thought they could do, and it was, oh well, no, that was just an image. We could do that someday. And I know the developers, they couldn't find the developer, and they thought he'd left the country and stuff. There was a lot of politics, but I've heard, yes, that No Man's Sky has been improved. But it's still kind of a shoot 'em up type thing, and I had problems with the shoot 'em up part of it. Yeah, yeah, it was poor. It was a ripoff. It was a real ripoff, and I remember Reddit and all sorts of there was the only good thing about buying the game was you were part of this whole drama. That's pretty funny. Enhanced underwater. Well, yeah. So, do you have to do a lot of space battles? Like, do you have to do battles against aliens, or you have to, move the mouse really fast and click on something and remember what keys are your gun and all this sort of stuff? Can it be played at a mellow, casual speed? Good, good. Well, okay, maybe I'll try it again then. Ooh, almost hit that guy. So one more drop, that's good. My dinner is sitting there. It's one of these, like any mac and cheese, it just has to sit and mellow. And then, like I said, I'll when I finish delivering this job, I'll shut down and wander off the distance. I'll eat my mac and cheese, have yet another glass of wine, and perhaps watch some Bodyguard. Either Bodyguard or Sabrina, or maybe some House of Cards. I don't know. There's just so many. Oh, actually, my girlfriend called, so yes, call my girlfriend back. And then, yeah, watch some stuff. So. No dying mode. Oh, that's good. That's good. Well, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll go back, and I likely, when I'm playing it, I likely will. It's been so long since I've been there. I'll likely restart. Wargame Red Dragon was something my son and I played. I may actually have streamed one at one point too. And we had a lot of fun building decks. Picking your country, picking the kind of, your armored, your amphibious, or whatever, mechanized or general or whatever, and building a good deck, and then learning the deck capabilities of the different things you had in your deck, the planes and tanks and guns and everything like this, and then going into battle against people on a map. That was fun, but well, I might get my son to play it then. Occasionally he asks me to get on and play Wargame Red Dragon with him, but we're chickens. We don't want to go the two of us against two other people. But yet, if you go as part of a 10 versus 10, you sometimes get lost. But yeah. I might do No Man's Sky just on my own, just long enough to figure out how it works. That's the point. Do I have to buy more DLCs? Like, will No Man's Sky just automatically update, or do I have to buy a new version, or get add-ons to make it? Yeah. Okay. If you play the game in third-person mode, What do you mean a third-person mode? I mean, you play the game, you play the game, you are the person that's piloting that spaceship. You are the person that's landing on the planet and wandering around. So you're, ooh, this is pretty. So you're first-person mode. Yeah, I got it on Steam, so yeah, it'll just upgrade. But how would... Like I said, so I'm first person. How would it go as third person? Third person mode, I would be watching somebody else play the game, basically. Oh, I get it. Yes, so you can see yourself. Okay. Can you flip back and forth between first person and third? Thanks. It's really neat the way you can, you could... I appreciate the fact that you can be playing in one of these, like I am right now, and chatting with people, and people are so helpful, really. I offer people tips on mostly on ETS and ATS, but people like you, they got tips on other games. Cool. It's all a karma thing, eh? Okay, so I got about 15 minutes to go, and then I will be somewhere. This one. Blue or brown is good. Brown is the, I believe. Is it? Yes, it is. Oh, you can design your avatar. Okay. Oh, that's my son. My son has more time but less time. He's got a job now. He's a commissionaire. Commissionaires are a company that the federal government in Canada set up to employ veterans after coming back from, well, I think it was after Second World War, to employ veterans as security guards. And sometimes it was just, you couldn't really move much. You got your legs shot up or whatever like this, but all we need you to do is just sit at this desk. And they've since expanded, and anybody can apply, but they are a high quality security company, and they have pretty strict training requirements and standards and stuff like that. So he's going to work for them, but he may be on night shifts initially. He might start off just watching the building, make sure it doesn't move anywhere, but he also could be, depending on the contract and the responsibilities and pay change, he could be sitting, at a desk in a building, almost as an information center, signing people in, but letting them know where to go and helping them out and go to this department and stuff. So, a submarine and an ATV. Oh, so not just the jets or the spaceships or whatever. No, dinner is done. Steph, I took it out. Thanks. You were probably thinking, it's been an hour. Yeah. No. I had a buzzer in the kitchen that, come on now. Come on now. Thank you. I had a buzzer that went off, so I took it out of the oven. I'm letting it set. Yes. Yeah, initially he'll have night shifts, I think. I never did it myself, and he's... $38, $39. Wife and 2 kids. But his the one son, it can be a latchkey, and the younger one, they've got pre and post care at the school, so he'll be good for that. So, and Christmas, I don't know. We'll have to figure out Christmas. But yeah, he may have shift work or whatever, so it depends when his wife works. But, you know, Gramps, yeah, thanks, Steph. Gramps, I just noticed that. Actually, and you were supposed to take the last 10 minutes or whatever, you were supposed to take the plastic off because it's one of these frozen things and let it crisp up, but oh well, we didn't do that. Night shifts working heavy metal stock. Oh, so you actually had to do stuff? Because he's just night shifts, he'll just be watching stuff. But, yeah, I mean, summer's going to be a problem if he's night shifts, but I think what happens really is, um, initially, I'm assuming, like he said, that the responsibilities and I know my girlfriend's brother's been doing it for years. The responsibilities and the sorry, pay depend on what contract the commissionaires have signed with an outside company, like whoever they're working, they farmed you out to. And once he gets he's applied for a secret security, so once that kicks in, he'll get a better job. So I suspect that you start off. I suspect you start off with not a lot of seniority, so you get the jobs nobody else wants. Unless, like, maybe some people like night shift, but he may be able to have some flexibility. So, yeah, he's got regular. I forget what it is. He's got the regular security clearance because that kicks in pretty quickly. But then the higher level, then you have to fill out all sorts of stuff about, well, you've done this, where you've been for the last 10 years and where your family's been and all sorts of shit like this. And it's not that onerous, but the problem is then, at least here in Canada, in Ottawa, then it could be several months before they process that. It's a lot longer than it used to be. They've cut back, and so. Well, thanks for dropping in, Chris, and hope you enjoy your new games. And good to hear you're modding. That's cool. And hopefully we see you. I'll be on later on tonight, so pop in. I'll be somewhere on ATS. So take care, buddy. And just look at this. Every track shoe of a D and 11 Earth mover. Sorry, what was this? I gotta go back and look. I gotta read this. 84 pounds. Holy shit. Yeah. FBI bag. Yeah, I don't know whether, I mean, because I did security, I did secret security. Well, okay, it doesn't really count. Decades ago, I did secret security. Well, maybe not that long. Maybe 10 or 15. Because I was going to be contracting. And I filled out a lot of information. I got secret, and I don't think they talked to any of my friends or family. Not that anybody got back to me, but now we've gone through the whole, 9/11 thing, so standards have, whoops, changed. Luckily, these exits have enough room for you to budget like that, eh? I must be in Germany if I keep getting run off the road with their freaking exits. When am I supposed to be there? I'm going to be there in 2 hours. Sec. I'm going to do it. I'm going to change the time anyways because I really despise driving at night on these maps. Oh, you moderate G form. Oh, cool. Oh. I don't have a moderator, Hanson, on here, and one reason I don't have him, well, I sort of did. I had a Canadian Tracker, but he's never here. And one reason is that he's always busy with school and stuff. The other thing is I don't really know when I'm going to be online, so it's hard for me to say, could you moderate, because I'll be here at 4 o'clock on Tuesday, so... had to break pallets down to send them to the track press. Ooh. Always had to do them. 100 Fahrenheit 20. Oh, well. Oh. I did shift work at one time in a computer, we were Consolidated Computer, which is a heavily government funded and eventually bankrupt Canadian computing company, but we had DEC PDP-8 and PDP-11 based computers. They had core memory, where they had like cores with little wires that went through. We had tape drives. We had disk drums for memory. There was a teletype. Every unit was shipped with a boot tape on a paper. You had to create a paper boot tape that they would hook the system up. They'd put the boot tape in the paper tape in the teletype, chug through. That would read in the program that would read the mag tape, and the mag tape drive would then read in the program that would boot from, I guess, the real program from the disk, and then you'd run from that. It was a key entry system for data entry, but see, Hanson. Hey, MCB. So, thanks for joining. I'm about to leave. Two questions for you, MCB. First one: is there an event on Sunday, or is there just the Lacey Truckers on Saturday? Ooh, okay. I know drum kits. I know we had drum memory and stuff. That's okay. No, I just wondered if there was one. And second question: does anybody have a list of the I mean, I know of one on the base map, like the ones that you can run in multiplayer. I'm thinking about these unmapped roads. Does anybody have a map of the unmapped roads? Because I know of one in California, but I was thinking it'd be fun to do a convoy where you go as much as possible on these unmapped, these roads that are not on the GPS. Like you'd have the we're going here, but then you do shortcuts like you did when you ATS, when you did that one where you cut across going up that switchback. I was thinking that'd be cool. That'd be cool. Oh, and I bought a Bob Ross wig when I was I guess that's not what it was labeled as. When I bought my Halloween wig, this thing here that I wore a couple of times, that's the Rainbow Ross wig. Oh. I think I'll just keep this here. I think I'll probably take it off after this run, but I'll keep it nearby so I can put it on request if I have several viewers are saying, hey, we want to see the wig. Yeah. Well, even in the DLC, well, because there's one in the base, like that one I found in California, which is just to the east of that whole Santa Clara, whatever route that they did for the mudslide. That's the base map, but yeah, even if you could find them in the DLCs, either in ETS or ATS. I don't know. Just what do you think of that as a convoy? I was thinking of putting a post up on, I don't know, either the SCS forum or maybe just the Steam forum for both games, and saying, I don't know what people call them, unknown roads, unmapped roads, secret roads. I'll have to find out what people are likely to call them so I can get the most responses. But I'd like to find out, because that would be, I'd like that. Here we are on the convoy, and now, okay, so our route, so it's just going up there. We're going to turn left here, and we'll be driving across unmapped territory. It will not show up on your GPS. Convoy suggestions, okay. I'll do that. I'll put the post there and say that this is what I'm thinking of. Oh, I possibly cut that guy off. Very un-Bob Ross of me. Okay. Okay, I got another. I'm gonna finish this route, so whatever that is, 30k. Sorry, just a couple of minutes, and then I'll be gone. So, yeah. Hey, fun girl, how are you? Thanks for joining. It's it's gonna be like it always happens. I'm thinking of the more I think about ramping down and logging off, the more people seem to get that psychic connection and join me. Watch, I'll get raided by RT Gamer, and I'll have like 300 people. It's like, okay, I'll just get some more wine. No, Gramps is good. Everybody calls me Gramps. I am a grandfather. I am a grandfather 4 times. So, much fun. Much fun. And my one grandson, I think he's 11 now. He's at the stage where you can actually talk to him like a person. I was thinking I'm going to go over it. Next time I go over, I'm going to challenge him. I say, Noah, so how heavy do you think your school bag is? And I'll get him to guess. And I said, so if you were to add up all the times you carry that weight to school throughout the school year, how much do you think that would be? Like, would it be the equivalent weight of a fridge or a car or an elephant, or... And then help him to figure it out, you know. Get a school bag, weigh it, do like a guesstimate. Okay, so it's like 20k or whatever the hell it is. And then, how long's the school year? You know, how old am I? I am 72. I know, and you wouldn't think it looking at my hair. I mean, it's such a beautiful color. My Bob Ross hair. So, oh, I've surprised everybody. Oh dear. Ah. Does your grandpa have a Twitch channel? Sorry, I'm teasing there. we go here. Okay. Oops. Well, good thing it's a little short trailer. I mean, I've always been a techie guy and a creative guy, so I just started, and I was playing games. I started training. To be honest, I'm not good with the hand-eye coordination, so I started playing Train Simulator on here quite a while ago, which is very slow. But I play Mario Kart with my grandson badly because I have slow hand-eye. I have slow fingers. They're slowing down with age, and I've never really had good hand-eye coordination. But okay. Okay, where are we here? We are. Let me just go. I gotta check World of Trucks to see whether they actually have recognized my stuff. Profile. Achievement unlocked. Trade Connections Germany. Completes it there if you have any cargo that starts or ends in Germany and tour from 10 other countries respectively that are not the same. Yeah, I added that. Each delivery must be at least 300k. Not I had a 300k one that I didn't take, so okay, so I've done that. Well, that's a relief because this was kind of annoying because it's not very exciting. It's okay, but you know. Okay, so sorry. So I've done the trade connections, so now I get bling. My personal reward. What do I get? Yeah, so I get shit. I got an email. Sorry, I'm just checking. World of Trucks is possibly sending me emails. My page. Oh, events. Sorry. Trade connections. Your personal rewards. So thank you for your personal contribution. You can redeem the rewards on your Steam account. Have fun. 4 tradable and marketable Steam inventory items. Brandenburg Gate statue cabin toy and 3 random country pennants. Okay, redeem on Steam. Sorry, I'll be back. MCB, hi. I have finished my German thing. I have 4 new items in my inventory. Life is so exciting. You know, not first world problems, first world excitement. I have the Brandenburg Gate that I can stick a weighty little bronze statue of the famous landmark that I can apparently stick on my. I have 3 random pennants, and I don't really care about pennants. And and I can sell this in the community market for 11 cents. No, sorry. I was looking at my World of Trucks. I had 1 stuff, so I'm good. Sorry, I was tabbed out. Yes. Thanks for all the help, Al. 1138. Now what do we have? What do we have in this? What do we have in our trailer manager? We have wooden floor flatbed. We have that. We have tilt wide. Well, that's the that's the one that carries big jobs, and there's this one, and scrap metal bins double. I'm not sure when it ended. MCB. That's the thing. It was at 12 or 13 of 15 million tons because they cut it down. I wasn't sure when they were going to quit. So Anyway, so my dinner is ready. My 5 cheese mac and cheese is ready, and I need to have a break, have some dinner, and then I can come back. I'm going to do ATS. I'm going to do. Crusher said that there's a New Mexico map, so I'm going to look for the New Mexico map. Sorry, it's a different Mexico map. In addition to the one we know and love in ATS, there is another one that somebody's written that adds a bunch of cities to it. So I think I'm going to add that and then get back into my ATS and take a heavy haul down there. So I'll be back on in an hour or so. So, ta-ta all. Thanks for oh, time zones, yes, because it's yes, it's 8:44 here, and Fun Girl, I guess you must be in Europe. It's yeah, it's 8:44 p.m. So thanks for viewing, people. If you're a follower, thanks for following. If you've thrown bits at me, that's cool. If you're a subscriber, all these things are cool. 1:45 a.m. Yes, go to bed or watch Netflix. That's what I do. I just binge Netflix. You know the Secret Adventures of Sabrina, the Teenage Witch, or whatever the hell the latest Netflix thing is called, or Bodyguard, or Shameless. There's so much stuff. So much stuff. Yes. Okay. So, ta ta for all, and thanks for hanging in here. We'll see you all. So, night all if I don't catch you later. I may or may not put the wig on later. It reminds me of my old days when I had actual hair like this. Ta ta.